Wow! You won't believe your eyes when you see this amazing giant wood shredder devour a massive tree as thick as a power pole in just seconds. The cracking sounds, the sheer power, the insane speed. It's absolutely mesmerizing. But hold on, that's just the beginning. We're about to take you inside a mind-blowing wood processing plant where thousand-year-old trees are handled with cutting-edge technology. And for the grand finale, a jaw-dropping firewood cutter with dual saw blades working at incredible speed. Get ready because what you're about to see is nothing short of amazing. This machine is no ordinary wood shredder. It's a true steel beast. Every time its engine roars to life, you can feel the ground tremble beneath your feet. Logs as thick as power poles and dozens of meters long are nothing more than a light breakfast for it. With massive grinding teeth and tremendous rotational force, the wood is pulled in and shattered in the blink of an eye. The sight of timber exploding and spraying into fragments, like prey caught in the jaws of a wild predator, gives viewers goosebumps. This is where mechanical power reaches its peak, and nature becomes nothing more than raw material, effortlessly dominated. Imagine standing in front of a giant mouth, where any tree trunk is nothing more than a tiny snack. That's exactly what this machine does. It doesn't just shred, it devours. Massive logs are pulled in effortlessly without the slightest resistance. Within seconds, the thick tree is reduced to flying debris, creating a scene that's both terrifying and captivating. With the ability to process dozens of tons of wood per hour, this machine is far more than a tool. It's a nightmare for the forest. And you know what the most shocking part is? It's powerful enough to crush an entire car. Watching this machine in action, one might easily mistake it for a metallic predator. Spinning steel shafts, razor-sharp teeth, and an ultra-powerful hydraulic system all move in perfect sync, like a mechanical spine on the hunt. A 20-meter-long tree? It takes just a few seconds to completely disappear. Wooden fragments fly everywhere. Dust clouds fill the air, and the deafening roar forces anyone nearby to step back. You simply can't look away from this brutal, mesmerizing dissection of timber. This is where industrial technology reaches a level so extreme, it feels almost alive. And if you still think this machine is only used for crushing wood, just watch the next scene. An old car is pushed in, and within seconds, it meets the same fate as the trees before it. The frame twists and breaks apart. The windshield shatters like a bubble popping. A crazy performance, but you can't look away. This machine not only shows its power, but also stands as proof of the ruthlessness in the material processing industry. Anything that goes into its mouth, whether wood, iron, or steel, has no way out. This is no longer just machinery. It is a true metal demon. When this machine operates, you no longer see wood or metal, only scattered debris flying like rain. This is the unparalleled power of a machine designed to swallow anything within its reach. It's as if a storm of wood is about to erase everything in its path. Each shard is proof of the superiority of manufacturing technology, where mechanical strength is no longer just something we can imagine, but something beyond ordinary limits. Giant tree trunks are now reduced to tiny wood splinters with no trace of their former form. Meanwhile, the machine continues to devour everything tirelessly, without pause. What we're witnessing is a merciless massacre. The wood crusher is not just an industrial tool, it's the ultimate destroyer in the industry. Nothing can escape its territory. Massive trees or sturdy metals are simply small prey in the jaws of this colossal machine. And every time the machine devours a block of wood, it's not just destruction, it's a perfect work of art in the combination of technology and power. Not only does it make the wood disappear, but it also commands everything around it to fear. The wood crusher, an unstoppable force. terrifying journey is unfolding before your eyes. What were once giant trees are now nothing more than unrecognizable pieces, swallowed whole by the relentless force of this machine. It doesn't just make large objects disappear, it recycles them, seamlessly transforming them into an endless production cycle. Watching this raw power in action, you can't help but feel a sense of awe, as if witnessing a miraculous metamorphosis from solid wood to pure energy. And when the machine finally grinds to a halt, all that remains are the shattered fragments, the remnants of a world that has been erased, making way for a new, more powerful, and utterly terrifying future. This is the final act, the ultimate display of pure destruction. As the machine roars to life, nothing is safe. Not even the hardest, most impenetrable materials stand a chance. It devours everything in its path with an intensity that's almost animalistic. The air is thick with the sound of grinding metal, the crunch of timber splintering, and the terrifying rush of force being unleashed. The once massive, sturdy trees are now mere dust in the wind, broken into pieces so small they're unrecognizable. It's as if the machine is no longer just a tool. It's a force of nature, unstoppable and relentless, bringing an end to everything it touches. And when it finally stops, the silence that follows is deafening, a grim reminder of the raw power that just passed through. As the dust settles, we realize this machine is no longer just a piece of equipment. It is a symbol of the future. A future where power, speed, and precision combine to create an unstoppable force. What once took hours of labor and effort is now achieved in mere minutes. This machine is not just revolutionizing the way we process wood and materials. It is setting the stage for a new era. An era where technology dominates, and everything, no matter how big or strong, can be reduced to dust, recycled, and transformed. The world is now in the hands of this relentless beast, and nothing can escape its grasp. What comes next is beyond our imagination, a future shaped by the power of this magnificent destroyer. The conveyor band saw is a powerful tool capable of cutting through tough materials like wood and metal without any resistance. As the machine starts running, you can feel its strength and speed as the conveyor belt continuously moves, pulling the material into the cutting area. Large logs, seemingly impossible to cut, now become insignificant in the face of this machine's power. The sharp saw blades act like surgical knives, slicing smoothly without causing any disruption. With the ability to operate continuously and efficiently, the conveyor band saw enhances productivity and minimizes waste, transforming a difficult task into an automatic, precise process down to the millimeter. The router saw is not just a cutting tool, it's an art form in woodcraft. With its powerful rotating blades, this saw helps create sharp edges, beautiful patterns, and precise grooves. It can cut wood meticulously, forming decorative details that the naked eye can hardly recognize for their perfection. With interchangeable blades, you can adjust it to cut any shape you desire, from soft curves to sharp details. What's special about the router saw is that it doesn't just cut. It can also drill, grind, and shape wood surfaces, offering incredible flexibility for woodworking tasks that require high precision. Cutting giant trees with a chainsaw requires not only strength, but also precise techniques and full attention to safety. Sawyers need to choose the right type of chainsaw and adjust the sharpness of the blade to match the size of the tree. To begin, they must create an accurate felling cut, which helps the tree fall in the intended direction. When cutting, it's important to maintain a steady speed, not too fast to avoid losing control. A crucial technique is adjusting the pulling force, keeping the pulling force steady to prevent the saw from breaking or getting stuck in the wood. Most importantly, there should always be someone observing and a plan for evacuation if the tree falls in the wrong direction. Wood-cutting machines operate with extraordinary efficiency, moving in perfect sync like a deadly dance, slicing clean through logs weighing hundreds of kilograms. But that's not the scariest part. Suddenly, flames erupt mid-operation, pushing everything to the razor-thin edge between control and catastrophe. Then come the masterful saw strokes on massive timber. One small mistake could cost a life. And finally, the death saw mounted on the excavator awakens, mercilessly tearing everything apart. You won't want to look away. The Biber 100 shredder is a powerful machine that crushes even the toughest tree trunks in seconds. Equipped with sharp blades and a strong hydraulic press, it breaks through any obstacle with ease. This advanced technology ensures stable, efficient operation while saving fuel. The chainsaw is an indispensable tool for felling ancient, massive trees. Behind every sharp cut lies the perfect blend of machine power and the skilled craftsmanship of the operator. Precise, strong cuts are made with complete control, allowing the saw to slice through thick, tough layers of wood with ease. Skill and intense focus are crucial, as even a small mistake can lead to serious consequences. With each log that falls, the chainsaw demonstrates both strength and finesse, playing a vital role in maintaining safety for both people and machinery during logging operations. In these high-stakes moments, every movement counts. The operator's expertise guides the chainsaw through the massive trunks, navigating knots and dense grain with precision. It's not just about power, it's about mastery, timing, and absolute focus. One wrong move could mean disaster, but when executed perfectly, the ancient trees come down smoothly and safely. This dance between man and machine is a testament to skill and technology working in harmony to conquer nature's giants. Despite the precision and skill, the work remains extremely dangerous. The chainsaw's roaring blade, spinning at breakneck speed, leaves no room for error. A moment's distraction or miscalculation can cause the massive trunk to fall unpredictably, threatening the safety of everyone nearby. The operator must remain calm and alert, anticipating every possible risk in real time. This high-risk dance pushes both man and machine to their limits, where the line between control and catastrophe is razor-thin. Yet, it is this very danger that demands respect and sharpens the focus needed to master the mighty forest giants. A terrifying scene unfolds before your eyes. The bloodthirsty shredder lunges at the car like a relentless beast. In mere seconds, the sturdy vehicle is reduced to a pile of unrecognizable metal dust. The screeching of metal and crashing sounds echo like the roar of a destructive machine. Nothing can escape this brutal force. From thick steel to the smallest mechanical parts, everything is mercilessly crushed. The spectacle is both mesmerizing and haunting, showcasing the overwhelming power of modern technology wielded by these giant machines. The destruction doesn't stop there. As the machine keeps grinding, sparks fly and chunks of metal are flung in all directions, filling the air with a metallic storm. The sheer force is almost overwhelming, demonstrating the raw power engineered into every inch of this mechanical titan. Operators watch closely, controlling this beast with precision to ensure maximum efficiency and safety. It's a dangerous dance of strength and control. One misstep could lead to disaster. Yet, witnessing this unstoppable machine in action leaves no doubt. When it comes to crushing power, nothing compares. The stump grinder is a relentless destruction machine, specifically designed to pulverize the toughest tree stumps after felling. With sharp grinding blades mounted on an excavator, it operates with brutal force, tearing through thick wood and tangled roots effortlessly. Its destructive power not only clears land quickly, but also turns wooden waste into useful mulch for the soil. The machine's deep cutting efficiency saves time and labor while minimizing the risk of accidents during stump removal. It's an indispensable ally in land reclamation, road construction, and industrial-scale agriculture projects. What makes this machine even more impressive is its adaptability. Whether the terrain is rocky, muddy, or uneven, the stump grinder powers through with unwavering performance. Operators rely on its hydraulic precision to maneuver around obstacles and deliver exact cuts, preventing damage to surrounding areas. The roaring engine, the flying debris, and the sight of ancient roots being crushed into dust create a spectacle of raw industrial power. It's not just a machine, it's a symbol of how modern engineering can dominate nature's most stubborn remnants with ruthless efficiency. What looks like a bulky excavator transforms into a deadly wood-splitting weapon when equipped with a razor-sharp blade. Massive logs, thick as a grown man's thigh, are sliced cleanly in a single strike, like cardboard under a box cutter. Each swing of the blade showcases the perfect synergy between hydraulic power and precise mechanical design. But that's just the beginning. Next comes a homemade log splitter with unmatched efficiency. Two intersecting blades work like twin swords, paired with intense hydraulic pressure, cleanly cleaving each log in seconds. The sharp cracking sound of splitting wood rings out as perfectly sized pieces fly into place. The operation is so fast, so fluid, it's impossible to look away. An impressive display of raw, practical engineering at its finest. But behind the speed and precision lies real danger. One wrong move, one poorly placed log, and the powerful blades could shatter the wood unpredictably, or worse. Operators must stay hyper-focused, hands steady, eyes locked on every motion. There's no room for hesitation. The pressure exerted by these machines is enough to crush bones in an instant. Yet day after day, workers tame these mechanical beasts, turning raw timber into neatly split firewood with both skill and courage. It's a high-stakes job where experience means survival, and every second counts. And just when everything seems under control, chaos strikes. A small spark, barely noticeable, catches on dry bark and sawdust scattered around. In an instant, a blaze erupts beside the machine. The once rhythmic hum of the log splitter is drowned out by the crackling of fire and frantic shouts. The workers scramble, extinguishers in hand, knowing how quickly flames can spread in a wood-filled environment. In this line of work, even a moment of complacency can turn precision into panic. The machines are powerful, but nature's fury is unpredictable and unforgiving.